Hey, what's up, YouTube? So today I'm going to be drilling out the hole bigger, the inside diameter of the sprocket, the new sprocket, to match the old sprocket. So I lined everything up. All right, so let that dry. Take it back out, drill it out. Gonna have to be using my Dremel because I don't have a nice fancy lathe. So caveman style. Then I'm gonna put that on there and we'll go from there. Fortunately, I can't use my GoPro because my battery's dead. Maybe I'll charge it up. But anyway, we'll see. All right, guys, so looks pretty much perfect. Now I'm gonna put it on the axle and see how it looks and drill out the holes. Nice and perfect. Now I gotta drill out the holes. All right, guys, so check it out. Got everything mounted on. Took me a few hours, but you know, like I said, I don't have the right tools. Gotta work like a caveman, but I got it done. All right, so now we got the axle in place. Now we're gonna mount it in place. I mean, but just right there. So I need a camera girl. Where's she? Basically, I gotta cut this little piece of metal off to get the sprocket to clear with the chain. That's not letting me line it all up. Once I get that in place, you know, we're gonna put the engine, line everything up, dry fit everything before I start welding, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so the next step is I'm gonna take off this cover and get the engine in there. Actually, the next step is I'm gonna grind down all this, make it weldable, and then I'm gonna take off the cover, put the engine on, try to get that in there. See, I already got this little filter manifold. Have to, you know, grind it out to make it fit, but I am gonna get the other one that actually goes for this engine. But for now, you know, I can't spend no more money on this engine, so it is what it is. So, bam, we got to grind that off, dry fit the engine on it, put the axle on, get the chain, make the chain, put those two chains together to make a longer chain. You know, make sure everything's good. And we're getting there. All right, guys, now I have that. Took off the shock. Hopefully the engine can fit. If not, I have to take off the side cover. These off. We will get it to fit. Don't worry. We got this. All right, guys, so this is the problem I'm having. After taking off the side cover, got the engine on, but I just can't get it to line up without everything hitting. So I might have to cut a couple things and do some reinforcement. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut here, down there, cut this tube off. All right, guys, so I got the engine all mounted up, chain all lined up. I still got to put the chain together and mount the engine to the engine plate, rotate the axle, make sure the chain is not coming out, then weld the engine plate, and we good to go. right, so reinforce this right here. Got everything welded up. Now I'm working on the brakes. I found this little piece of metal at work. So we're gonna put this on there. I'm actually gonna put a spacer in there. See, those are too small. Put that in here. Boom, right there. See that? So I'm gonna weld that bracket on there. Weld that right there. Then I'm gonna put some spacers in here. Tighten everything up, and the brakes should be good. So we're gonna get to that right now. All right, guys, it's all done. Everything's all painted. Everything's working perfect. My next step will be to put the battery on, put the start off switch in the front so I don't have to pull start it, even though it's not hard to pull start, but that's what we're gonna do next. I hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button. We out of here.